All right, so this is my first time ever watching a No Jumper podcast, anything, like I know that it's ran by Adam 22 or whatever, and I know he has a guy that has a segment called Sharp, and I guess he has a segment called Sharp Tank. I'm gonna keep it a stack. This is my first time watching any type of Adam 22 content, and this is honestly gonna be the last time I watch any type of Adam 22 content, simply because if this is the type of content that is being projected, I don't see it as a positive for the community. I don't see it as a positive for anybody. It just seemed extremely unprofessional. It seemed extremely disrespectful, and I'm not jacking that. And even looking at the comments of the people who were watching this video, who are watching this little segment between Sharp and Blu Jasmine for the second time, because I guess this is not their first time interacting, looking at the type of people who are supportive of this content, it goes to show that like we as a people, we kind of just don't have like chivalry no more. Like we really fell off. And I'm not talking about other cultures, I'm not talking about other races, I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about as a black man, right? Respectfully, like we really gotta get it together, bro, because if this is the people that we put to like give us the advice or give us the standard of how we gonna like interact with women and speak as a man, then this is why a lot of y'all men is mad upset and mad single. And this is why a lot of these women have developed this grizzled type of attitude towards men, is because we're giving it off and then they're sending it back, and we're getting mad that they're sending it back, and it's just too much testosterone going back and forth. Now I understand this is something that's beyond us, this is generational, whatever, but this right here, this whole interview made me uncomfortable, just because it's like, bro, I can't even imagine somebody talking like this to my mom or my sister, let alone let it talk to my wife. I don't care. I don't never do that to women. I don't never come at women like that, just because at the end of the day, I know the difference between me and a woman, and I know that a woman is not gonna stand no chance against me if I get to a point where I'm ready to fight her. And this whole segment, this whole interview just came off wrong. Now I understand from the history of it, because I had to research on why they was beefing like this through the whole video, right? Apparently Blu Jasmine was one of his first episodes, when Adam 22 was putting Sharp onto this whole Sharp Tank segment for No Jumper, right? They went viral. She was one of his biggest videos because they had like a really bad exchange, and they went back and forth, and people love it because people love the drama. People love watching people go at it, right? Cool.
Beginning. That's all you gotta watch. You ain't gotta watch anything else. When Adam sits there and sounds us off, I say, yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool, sitting down with her. You said, yeah, I might rob you for your chain. Do you know that's where you entirely?
You still mad about that?
I mean, I'm still a little tight. Yeah, I'm still a little tight. Because I would never take nothing off your body.
Apparently this is their 100th episode. Sharp, congratulations. If this is, this is his hustle. We can't knock nobody hustle. This is their grind, right? Episode 100, they bring Blu Jasmine back because she has a book, 48 Laws of a Bad Bee. I'm not gonna say the word because I don't like cursing, but 48 Laws of a Bad Bee. She's doing a book. I don't know what's in the contents of the book. I'm sure whatever she put in the book, I don't agree with, but then again, I'm not a woman, so I don't understand the laws of, this, how women operate. Now, through the interview, through the whole first 30 minutes of the interview, you could tell Sharp was not jacking her. He was not rocking with her. He still was harboring it. They even brought it up, their previous beef, and he held that animosity of her making the joke that she was gonna snatch his chain, which I get it. You don't say that to people that you don't know, but in her defense, she also said she only said it as a joke, and he took it that way, which again, two wrongs don't make a right. She shouldn't have said it, but he shouldn't be harboring on beef on it. It's 100 episodes later, bro. Like, why are you still beefing with somebody 100 episodes later? And she said she was joking. But then again, like, I get it. Don't say it. So they keep going back and forth, right? And the whole segment is just, him take a jab at her. She kind of responds to it. He heats up. Then she kind of tries to de-escalate it. And then they just go through the cycle back and forth. It's like a toxic relationship where like the girlfriend and boyfriend keep beefing and breaking up, then beefing, then breaking up, then beefing, then breaking up. So that's the flow of the interview. Like the whole interview is just a toxic breakup. That's what it sounds like, right? They get to a point where he's like flexing on her or telling her like, you wouldn't be where you're at if I wasn't, if I didn't put you on and you wasted your internet credibility and you ain't done nothing with the fame I gave you. And she's arguing back like, you didn't make me famous. Stop talking like that, blah, blah, blah.
Still been breaking niggas?
Yeah,
Come
but
on, I want to find out
I
what my
didn't even
bitch
know.
been. You know what I'm saying? You been
Watch your
missing for
mouth.
2 years.
Watch your mouth.
I've been wondering where you at.
Watch your mouth.
Shit, man, without me, baby, I don't even feel like in this media game would have been no Blu Jasmine. I still love you.
Ew, shut up. I was your first episode. Blu Jasmine was clickbait
it
for
could have
you.
been cool. You know,
let's be real.
It could have been cool.
And he says basically like, oh, you need this, you need my fame, you need this. And she says the only reason why I really came back is because you kept mentioning my name, you kept mentioning Blu Jasmine, and she comes with receipts.
You brought me up, babe. Ain't nobody bring me up. She didn't even know who I was.
All right, we'll pass that one. Name another time.
You brought me up when you was with that boy that had the little curly hair with the other blonde bitch that was sitting next to him. Y'all was talking about me too. When Selena Powell was sitting up here, y'all was talking about me too. When Chinese Kitty was here, y'all was talking about me too.
So
I have a whole list of videos that Blu Jasmine was brought up.
Hey, and I'll tell you this. So what's your problem?
And that point, he completely denies it, and he just goes, he goes back to just like jabbing back at her, going back and forth, and the whole segment is just pointless. But then it starts building up to this point where you can tell like he genuinely either is feeling some type of way about the girl, or he genuinely just doesn't like her, because they heat up when she's talking about the fact that she keeps getting mentioned, and she's trying to say like, you're coming at a woman like this, you're talking about crushing a woman, and I destroyed you, I own you, all this stuff, and she's getting offended by it. And boy, like flat out calls her a F slur, a FAG, man, like out the gate.
You talking about?
You got smashed.
What? How you talking about smashing a woman? How you talking about crushing a woman?
You're a fucking
what?
faggot.
What?
I'm
a faggot.
Bitch from the jump.
I'm a faggot.
Jasmine.
You're a faggot, bro. How you call a woman a
fuck you?
Fuck you and your fucking mother. You fucking dumb bitch. That's how I know you. How am I a fag? How am I? You calling me? I'm a whole woman. How you calling me a fag?
Bitch.
Now, first off, bro, if this is the platform, right? We understand that like political correctness is like pointless and stupid, but you're flat out calling the girl like all this stuff, bro. And she, throughout the interview, I can see if she was giving that energy the whole time, right? I can see if they was beefing back and forth the whole time. But shorty, when I say it, like, and I watched the interview 2 times, I watched the whole thing 2 times, so nobody can sit here and tell me to like, oh, you didn't watch it right, or you wasn't paying attention. I watched it 2 times, and I watched half of it with my wife to get her opinion about it, and she don't even want to finish the video. That's how disrespectful the whole video is, right? And I watched it from his perspective and her perspective. The shorty was not coming at him disrespectfully. So Sharp gets upset because she starts going at him because he called her a FAG, and they're going back and forth, an F slur, and they're going back and forth. And he flat out just says, you know what? What's your problem with me? What's your beef with me?
So I must be one of you.
I'll tell you this, right?
Yeah.
You got a problem with me. Like, is it an anger issue? Because I have a bitch pull up right now. She'll get out in my favor.
I mean, if that's what the fuck you want to do, we could. If you want to do that,
I don't touch with me.
Listen,
I'm saying you got anger though, right? You still got a problem, right?
We could do that. But we could do that. Get her. Word to my life. Get her right now. Get her right now.
Let's do it.
Get her right now.
Got that shit, church.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Get her right now.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. And
she
it's like, no,
she got so much animosity.
I don't understand this part of him saying this, because the entire interview was him attacking her.
What a sad lip when you talk about it.
No, it's not a sad lip. It's an attitude lip. Like, yeah, they know it's real.
Bad lip filler.
No.
Happens sometimes.
No.
Shit dissolves. You got to go back and get it sometime.
No.
It was him coming at her. She was really playing it smooth, you feel me? But then she got up after he called her a FAG. She called him a Dusty. I guess getting called Dusty is the trigger word nowadays. He flat out pulls his phone out and says, if you got a problem with me, I can have somebody come deal with this. I'm about to have somebody come and fight you right now. And I guess she from New York, so she gonna stand on it. She says, all right, let's go. They get up, they scream, they go at each other. He gets up, starts throwing money in her face, telling her to pick it up, you broke B.
What you mad about? A conversation?
Pick some money up off the floor.
Yeah.
Pick some money up off the floor.
I never pick it up, but
pick
he
some
gonna
money
pick it
up
up.
off the floor. No, don't pick none of that shit up.
Thank you.
She don't pick it up, nigga.
Thank you,
yeah,
baby.
Pick it up, baby.
For you know, look how to get money from a nigga without fucking him.
Pick it up off the floor.
Blah, 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 blah. And this is, at this point in the video, I'm like, one, bro, As a man, we should never feel comfortable putting women in a situation where they have to fight. I don't care if this is my op. I don't care if this is somebody I don't like. You should never feel comfortable making a woman feel like she has to defend herself or that she's in danger. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, men, we are bred for this. All right, if we want to go fight, all right, we can go scrap. If I get knocked out, it's on me. But the strength I have as a man, I know if I hit a woman, it's not going to be good. Unless she's like a trained specialist, whatever. But even then, we are two different species. Like, we're two different built creatures, bro. Like, you, as growing up, you know you can't be comfortable making females want to fight you. If a female's coming at you with that energy, you know you're strong enough to just walk away and not have to go scrap with the girl. You don't gotta entertain it. But to get up, he stood up first to get up and tell the girl, I'm about to have somebody come and F you up. I'm about to, you know, you got a problem, like, what's up? That's just, bro, you wanted somebody to come fight her from the beginning. You just showing it later on in the segment. And then she stands on it. She says, all right, let's go. Like, let's fight. Let's go. He's already throwing the money at her, telling you gonna pick it up, blah, blah, blah. You're broke. You're dusty. They going back and forth. They both are just toxic, right? At this point, right? She comes back. They come back later on in the segment, and he has the audacity. And this is where, like, this guy's character got to be in question. And this is the guy that you guys are using as this is how you're supposed to be talking to women and all that. And this is being a man and being a hard man, shizzle man. I don't care what he is. He comes back in and says, oh, you know, you ain't got to come at me like that. The only reason why I called the shorty to come fight her is because she was coming at me disrespectful the whole interview. And I said, when am I going to draw the line and not take the disrespect?
At what point is that? I felt like I kept it class. Like, hey, I'm not going to continue to let you run your mouth in any type of situation and act like this shit's sweet. So hire somebody that, hey, you can have all that anger for and you can really take it out.
Bro, I just watched you through the whole interview attack the girl over and over and over and over. She even was trying to say, you know, let's just do the interview. I love y'all podcast. I get it. I understand. Bro, you attacked her on all of these occasions.
Before we get anywhere, but I thought like you would have had some motion going.
What do you mean?
Like did something with it.
On this occasion,
having funny money and playing with your bread and not understanding
I'm good with
make
my
it
money.
work for you.
But I'm really good with my money.
No, you're not.
then you attacked her on this occasion.
No, baby, you've been the liability. That's why you only got a show or two and got your ass the fuck on about the door.
What you mean?
Even in this building. No, well, not this one, the old one.
I wasn't seeking no shows from y'all. What is you?
Then she says, I don't want to compete with my man. If I got a skill that my man wants me to learn, I'll be happy to learn the skill. And you attacked her on this.
Just that situation. You're going to look at it more as a competition, not as a,
Next to my man?
Yes.
My man wins above me. He's a man. He's built differently. His body's built differently. His mind is built differently. He's stronger than me. He's able to do more things than I am for longer periods of hours, nighttime. He could work 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 6, 9, 8 o'clock, whatever. Men are different than women.
So you're not
they
strong
win every
in
time.
any type of department.
Then you got out of nowhere, you start talking about her appearance and all that, knowing that women care about their appearance the most.
You still dressed nice. Mama, you came in
What are you saying I
battered
got
a little
funny?
bit. You had to go in there and get it together for us so we can sit here and we can have us a good 100 motherfucking episode.
You don't even got a shirt on.
And it's just, it goes on like this through the whole podcast. She didn't start getting defensive and actually start fighting back, clapping back hard to the last segments of the podcast where he had to calm down, because you even hear his coworkers in the background saying like, are you really about to get up and fight a woman? Like, what are you doing? You about to fight a woman?
That shit, church.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Go ahead right now.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. And
She say she know she got so much animosity.
And like, it's like, you got other females on your staff and on your team who are uncomfortable by your actions, bro. And then you're gonna be able to save face because you have a whole bunch of people backing you and calling you out and defending you for your credibility. But this is the podcast that you're putting out, and there are thousands and thousands of men watching this, and they're in the comments talking about that B don't know her place, that B don't know this. Yeah, man, this is why you don't trust no B. Like, I don't care what her book was bringing up, bro. You are men this day and age, we are too comfortable with treating women like they are other men. Like, you gotta learn there's a difference. A woman is a woman.
Feeling good, man? How about you, Hurley? How you feeling?
How about me? How I'm feeling? That's what you need to be asking, because you disrespecting me, and you need to learn how to respect
you already
women.
showed me how you was feeling.
It don't matter.
You already showed me.
You need to learn how to
you was
respect
feeling.
women.
I gotta ask people that ain't really showing none of that character. You know, you gotta.
You need to learn how to respect women.
To it. I do.
And the thing is, you can't go toe to toe with a woman because that's not manly, babe.
Listen to me.
I'm just telling you, you cannot go toe to toe with a woman because that's not manly.
How do you feel like I've disrespected or never loved women?
You can feel how you want, do whatever, but you coming out your character because you don't like how the women operate, that's on you. There's billions. The women outnumber us like 10-1. If you don't like this style of women, you don't like these type of women, bro, there's 9 other types to go pick from. And you can't sit there and say every woman is operating the same, every woman is the same, because you're not looking for other types of women. You're staying in your own environment, and you're picking the women that are molded by the men, which are molded by the women that we have, right? It's a cycle of it. At the end of the day, this is the last time I'm gonna ever watch a No Jumper podcast or anything, because bro, as a married man, somebody who got out of the relationship game because I found my one, if anybody ever even talked to my wife like this, bro, it's like we gotta take it off. The cameras is going off. Like it is what it is. But like, to know that there is this many men out in the world that operate like this as black people, bro, we gotta do better, because I'm looking at all these other podcasts. This is how we operate. Sharp ain't the only one. This is all of our podcasts, bro. Why are we so comfortable calling our women this? And what women, why are y'all so comfortable calling yourselves that? You feel me? I don't like being called a dog, so I don't want people calling me a dog, and I'm not gonna call people a dog. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, this is what social media did to y'all. Social media did this to us, bro, and we're not getting better. We're getting worse, and we're tearing it down. The only people that we supposed to have, black people, we tearing down black men, we tearing down black women, and we need them. Black women, we're tearing down black men, and we need them. So it's like, bro, at the end of the day, cut this crap off. If you're watching this stuff every single day, turn it off. This is not bad for your, this is not good for your mental. This is not good for your relationship knowledge. This is not good for you, bro. This is garbage, bro. Turn this off. All right, yo, I'm out.